Welcome back guys, Slybacon here, bringing you some more Elder Scrolls Online. In today's video we're going to be looking at class customization or character customization depending on how you want to put it. In the character creation video that I did talk about, there only being 4 classes and that would seem quite limiting. In this video we're going to kind of explore why that's not really the case. So the only section that your class actually determines or limits is the very first section. As you can see, there's a few sections to choose from. This is the only one that your class actually affects. Of course, generally speaking, if you're picking, say, you want to be a tank, there's like 2 classes to choose from, but it's not saying you can't make a mage tank. It's not saying you can't make a nightblade tank, a la a road tank that works on siphons, all that type of stuff. You can do it. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do it. Who's going to tell you otherwise? If you want to make a warrior that mainly focuses on casting spells and then having some backup in the form of you can't kill me, do that. Up to you. Right, so let's dive right in. So this class, obviously I'm the Dragon Knight, as you can probably tell. Well, you probably couldn't tell. I was the Dragon Knight or the Templar. So this part here, these 3 are the only ones that are affected by your class. Now within this themselves, you have 5 skills to choose from, each one. And then you have a couple of passives to choose from as well. And an ultimate. Each one has their own ultimate. It's completely different. And their own passives, as you would expect. Now with these you think, well, there's only like, what, 5 skills per thing, so you could max that out pretty easy. Once you get a spell to max level, you can actually morph it into something else. So I've done that with Burning Embers. I'll show you actually at the end of the video what that looks like, because I have to do that pre-recorded, so you will see it at the end of the video what it actually looks like. And you'll notice on that there's some green text down the bottom and it tells you what the morphing ability actually is. And you can do that for each one of your skills. Once it gets max level, the next time you level up or get a skill point, you can actually max it out. Keep in mind there's only 50 skill points as far as I'm aware that come from leveling. I think the last number I heard was there's 450 things that you can put skill points in. I think that was right. It might have been 350 or 450. I'd have to double check on that. Anyway, outside of your class ones, you have weapon skills. Kind of the same concept as with class skills. You have 5 things you can pick from, and then some passives for each individual one. So as you can see, I'm mainly two-handed. In the beta, I'm mainly going two-handed and then one-handed as well. So I've only leveled those 2. I think I've got one in bow as well. Yep. Dual wield, sorry, I had one in dual wield to start off with. But if you wanted to be a one-handed shield mage, yep, you can do that. Nobody's going to stop you. If you wanted to do it as a dual wield mage, yep, you can do that as well. Bow mage, of course you can. Destruction mage, so pretty standard mage, with the staff, yes you can. If you wanted to be a healing warrior, yes you can. You can do that. Do whatever you like. Nobody cares. At the end of the day, it's up to you. Play the game you want to play. Armor. Different levels of armor as well. Light armor, medium armor, heavy armor. All can put points in all these things. Want to be a light armored tank for some reason? Yes, you can do that. Yes, you can do that. Oh, there's world skills as well. What are they? They are the same. Everything after class is the same. It doesn't change. The only ones that change based on what class you pick are the first 3. Okay? So these allow you to obviously do damage, as the spell would suggest. But they give you extra skills. You can do extra things with these. I only really dived into these probably a level ago, and I've been kind of using them, but kind of not. As you can see, they're not equipped at the moment. But you can do it. More skills. Guilds. These are not player-created guilds. These are guilds within the game, and they have their own set of skills. Once you level up with that guild, you can unlock skills. So, as you see, I think I've just started on the Mage Guild, so I need, level 2 to unlock that one. Undaunted, I've done a wee bit. I've got Blood Altar there. No, I've talked to the guy. That's all I've done. So, if you want to rank up with the guilds, you can do that as well. Again, not player-created guilds. These are NPC guilds within the game. That allow you to unlock things. Unlock additional skills that you can do. Racial skills, it's obviously dependent on your race, so that's another maybe restriction that you might want to look at. But you can put points into those as well. This one, I believe you get the first one for free, and I think you've got to put points into the next one. Yes, that's how it works. Crafting, I don't think you actually put skills in all the crafting things. I haven't double checked that. Keen Eye you do. I did that for crafting. But basically what Keen Eye does is it highlights on the map, when you're running around your ord nodes and stuff like that, so they're easy to see. Those two have done. So you must have to. Yeah, you put skills in there as well. So if you want to help level up your blacksmithing, clothing for whatever reason, chanting, whatever, you can put them in there. So when they say, okay, there's 4 classes, don't take that to mean it's very restrictive, because it's not. It's not in the slightest. You can play the character however you want, whatever way you want. The only thing that's determined by your class is the first 3. Obviously racials determine your race. The first 3 again by class, and then the other ones are up to you. Whatever you want to do that. And that's how customization really works within Elder Scrolls Online. Now we will just take a quick look at the morphing abilities. Alright guys, so here we are. We're just going to complete off this quest, which actually levels us up. And then we'll dive in and have a look at some of the morphing abilities of certain skills. Once we equip some new pants. Do we want to wear those pants? I think we do. Yes. Of course we do. Way better. So, upon leveling, obviously you've got to decide exactly where you want to put your skill points, and then we'll jump right in and have a look at the morphing abilities. So see that triangle looking thing, that's indicating that there's an ability that I can morph. So you see the new effect down the bottom in green tells you exactly what morphing an ability will actually do to that ability itself. So in this case it's actually going to put a healing component to our burning embers, and that's the same for all skills. Once you get the max, get another skill point, it actually allows you to unlock basically a new skill or a variation to that skill. So you can actually tighten it down. You can actually focus on like 2, 3, 4 skills, and then you can morph those into the better versions of those skills, and you can really start to customize your character the way you want it. So again, customization seems limited when you first look at it, but it's not until you dive in deeper that it's actually pretty intense. And you can do a lot of different things with your classes, and you can do them exactly the way you want to do them. So anyway guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you next time.